Hi guys. The other day I was watching Nona Grace, and she was showing some black walnuts she had picked up out of her yard, and she was showing one that the squirrels had cracked into and opened. And when I saw that, it reminded me of a project I saw a few years ago that people were using to do these with, and I thought I'd try it. So I went out and I got a piece of the driftwood that my sister had brought me. She picks them up all the time and brings them to me, and I save them for projects. Well, I scrubbed it down with a brush real good, got all the old sand and dirt and everything else out of it, and then I washed it really good with 1 cup of lemon juice to 2 cups of water. Then I wash it because that seals the wood, and then I put a clear coat over it to help save it. So what I'm going to do is I made a little nest. Just went out in the yard and picked some old grass, and I made a little nest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in here, or I'm going to try to, as much as I can get it in there anyway, because I'd like to have some of the grass to come through this little opening right here. Then I'm going to try to glue it down. But anyway, now it looks like a little nest in there. Now, here's the walnuts that I went and picked up, put them in the sink and cleaned them real good. And I'm going to pick some. I washed them real good, and the ends of some of them came out kind of white. And I thought, man, these would work perfect. See, I think I'm going to use this one. What I'm going to do, now I can't hardly see the camera, so I'm pretty much guessing at where I'm at. So what I'm going to do is I got to figure out which ones will go with this really well. So I want to try to get these to stand out a little, and there's a reason for it. I guess I'll just use these. So anyway, I'm going to hot glue these to the sides. I want to kind of turn them down a little bit. And once I get this done, you guys will understand. I'm trying to stay in camera. Sorry if I get off camera. All right. Now I've got it looking like that, which is... If you look at the walnuts, when they've been cracked open by the squirrels, they look like little owl faces. Put it on there and let it dry. Now, okay, now to find another one about the same size. And I think that'll do it right there. So we want to get our glue on there. Now, before I put them on there, what I want to do is I want to make a few little babies. And I have decided to take one of them and glue it here to make it look like a little owl peeking out of the nest here on this back side here. Owl peeking out the back side of the nest. And then I'll put some more grass around it. side of the nest, or at least one. And this is kind of hard to get these to glue to hay, or straw, grass, whatever you want to call it. And I think I'm going to put this one right out here on the end to make it look like he's out of the nest. And get... Sorry guys, I'm trying really hard to keep it in camera. I'm going to put the daddy up here at the top, I think. But you can actually take paint and paint the faces on these if you want. I just prefer to leave them natural. Now you can also take some black magic marker and kind of mark on the glue to color in where you can see the glue on their wings. But to me, I don't, because I just want to leave it as natural as possible. And just kind of stick grass around a little bit. Just maybe stick a little bit of hot glue in there to guarantee that they'll stay. Of course, there's no guarantee for anything. But anyway, it helps it out. Helps it stay in there. Because I'm trying to make this look as much like a nest as I can. See how I put grass all the way around it and make it look like he's peeking out of the nest there? Then you got the one baby here that's in the nest, and then the one that's out of the nest. Then you got the daddy up here and the mama here. So, I mean, you can put as many as you want or as less as you want. Guys, a channel that I've been subscribed to. A channel that I've been subscribed to for a very long time, called My Neighbor Billy. She had gotten up to 315,000 subscribers. And since I did this YouTube change rules and all of that, in the last couple of days, they have closed down over 1,000 of her subscriber channels. And these people are just vanishing like... And I've noticed some of the other higher channels that's complaining about it. So everybody kind of be aware of that, because now she's looking for another platform to move her channel to, because she's afraid now that they closed down over 1,000 channels of her subscribers, that they're going to close her down pretty soon. And but if you guys want to check her out, it's called My Neighbor Billy. Most of you homesteaders, she's not a homesteader, but she will make you laugh your guts out. This girl, I mean, she is a true Arkansas hillbilly. I am telling you. And the neighbor got involved with her. They didn't get along at all at first, and now they're like best friends. Just goes by Billy. Everybody loves her. She's become a hit all over the world. And just funny, funny, funny. But anyway, go check her out before they shut her channel down, or before they find another platform to move her to. And I just wanted to make everybody aware. And I guess they're hitting the ones that's got the real high volume of subscribers right now. Yeah, and I've opened a new account on BitChute also, and I've moved a bunch of my videos over there. I mean, I'm going to keep going on YouTube. I'll just work YouTube and BitChute until I see what's going to happen. I'm a little out of it today because my oldest cousin, I haven't seen him in 40 years. I mean, as going up to about 18 years old, him and I were best friends. Something happened and he got put in a home. And he's been gone. He came home one time in the last 40 years, and he got to be home about 6 months, and they sent him back. And he ended up with pancreatic cancer, and they did surgery. He made it through the surgery fine. A week later, they found out he'd gotten an infection, so they had to take him back and do surgery again, and we got the news today that he passed away. Guys, this is my little hoot owl. I'm trying to get it in a better light so you can see it. My little hoot owls with their little babies. The little babies peeking out of the nest. There we go. There's you something to do with your walnuts that the squirrels crack and leave everywhere. You got a piece of driftwood. Heck, it don't even have to be driftwood. But the little ones peeking out of the nest. Mom and Daddy and the baby out of the nest. And it makes a great piece. You can put it in the house, or if you got a covered deck, put it out on a covered deck. These things will last for years, and they're just really, really cute. So, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave some ideas to some people what to do with their squirrel cracked nuts.